Okay. Bang. Bang. Can't say I'm too happy about recording this right now. I tried to record this multiple times, and OBS each time just crapped out on me. So here's the third time trying this.
Listen carefully. Your present mission is to find the automatic targeting attack communicator at the top of this rock.
Alright, man. Okay, I should explain what exactly Kreedz Climbing is to the, everyone who doesn't play this game anymore. Kreedz Climbing used to be a game mode for Counter-Strike 1.6. Kind of like how Surf and Bhop are today. Except the KZ game mode had much bigger emphasis on precision platforming, which is,
Sorry to bother you again, James. Q here. I forgot to inform you that Miss Moneypenny would enjoy a bit of your company once you've finished playing around.
Yeah, alright, man. But the Kreedz game mode had a much bigger emphasis on, precision platforming, which is what I'm doing now. Eventually, this game mode would get turned into its own kind of standalone Half-Life 2 mod, and then sold for free on Steam, which is how I'm playing it. The specific map I'm playing on right now is called KZ_ for your eyes only. This map is the very first map that pops up when you boot up the game, and it's one of the only maps to feature a story, and the story is that you play as James Bond trying to get to the top of this here mountain to retrieve some sort of device. And as you have heard earlier, it all has voice acting and stuff like that, which is very funny. Of course you would need this entertaining story and everything, because this map is probably the easiest map in the entire game. And I mean, that's not hard to achieve. This entire game, especially to new players, is like ridiculously hard. This isn't doing a great job of showcasing it, but it gets ridiculous at certain points, and when I get to those maps, I'll point it out, but this map is incredibly easy. All you need probably to complete this map is like WS space and duck, and that's about it. You probably don't need to strafe at all if you tried. But yeah, this map is crazy easy, and I really don't like this map, if you couldn't tell. This map, I think, has a few fatal flaws. First of all, I mean, it's incredibly easy, as I said earlier. But second of all, it all looks the exact same, at least for this first section. When I get to the top of this mountain, it'll look a bit different. But for this first section, I mean, all you get is like this. Like, this is just the average screen for the first, like, 2/3 of this map. And I mean, seriously, I could right now be splicing in footage from an earlier section of this map, and you would have no idea. It all looks the same, and it all plays the same, too. There's nothing to spice up the gameplay here. It's all just, okay, jump from this clip face to the next clip face. Just all straightforward jumps. No straight jumping required. It's terrible. The other flaw that I already kind of touched on is there's nothing to spice up the gameplay, right? It's all just this. There's no difficult strafe jumps. There's no long jumping required. It's all just as simple as you could possibly get. Which is okay, I guess, for like a first map. But I mean, it doesn't teach you what you need to learn in order to like play the video game. The actual good map that will properly teach you how to like strafe jump and everything, and properly allow you to practice that, is KZ Beginner Blocks. But that doesn't appear until the, whole B section of the map list. And this is the very first map. Another thing is, oftentimes in this map, since everything looks the exact same, you will have no idea where to go. So I just hopped up from here, and now I'm on here, and people who boot up this map for the very first time are going to have a very difficult time figuring out where exactly to go. Because, each of these ledges are the same texture as the cliff, and it's not really told to you. What you're supposed to do is go down to that ledge right down there, which blends in with the cliff. And you're also supposed to know that that's not an earlier... I'm really tired of this guy. It blends in with the cliff, and you're supposed to know that this isn't just an earlier part of the map that you've been to. Because it looks like that. And you have to jump all the way down here. The music changes to an earlier section of the map. It will really feel like you've just backtracked, but no, this is progressing. And yet, this happens multiple times during the map. I don't know how you're supposed to realize that you're making progress. I'm sure when the map creator was making all this, that it all made perfect sense in their head. Because, like, they made the map, they know how the layout works, but I mean, here, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. I mean, that brings on the question, like, could I probably, like, no-check this? I don't think I could. I don't think my patience would hold out. Because, like, if I fell, like, right there, and I was no-checkpointing this entire map, I mean, it'd be, like, getting over with minute body. I would just drop all the way down, and I would have to basically restart the map.
James, try not to fall off that cliff.
That's an actual jump that you have to make. And that part actually pisses me off. Because there's so much stuff they could have done there. Like, you can see this little area that you can kind of, like, slide and surf off of. They totally could have had a section where you, like, had to slide out and, like, onto this platform. That would have been awesome, but they just didn't put anything like that in here. Which is sad, because that would have been a cool part in an otherwise, like, straightforward climb.
Oh, listen, Em just informed me that no one is up there, James. Please hurry.
I'm about ready to cut you out of the video, dude. Alright. Although, one of the redeeming qualities about this map that I do actually like, and it happens right as we get near the very top of the mountain, up here, is that this map actually uses flares. A mechanic in Kreedz Climbing is that whenever you press G, you can shoot a flare like that. Now that can be used on the map to like detect where you hit it and then activate certain things. Like no map in Kreedz ever uses it usually. But this map actually does. If I were to try and walk here normally,
Can't let them see you, 007. You missed a camera.
I can teleport it back. But what I have to do is have to aim at that camera over there, shoot a flare at it, and then I can walk past. I think that's pretty cool. And yeah,
James, now get that ATAC from the top of the monastery and bring it back to
I know. But yeah, this top section just gets a whole lot better than the beginning area. it's just much better since they actually like do stuff instead of just having you jump from rock to rock doing nothing. That was a cool enough like B-hop section, but now we get to this part. Seems like a little more of the same, but at least you actually have like a strafe jump here. That's nice. Also, right here is a sneaky little hidden camera right here. They have to shoot to clear the way up ahead. I have missed that so many times, and I got frustrated with myself since I have to climb all the way back down. Also, if I was no checking this, even if I got all the way up here, I'd still get pissed off because I couldn't do this section. Like, fall down here, you have to do like double the work to get back up every single time. It's terrible. So there's our camera right here. Boom. Destroyed. And then we get the goodies.
Excellent, 007. Now take the elevator down to the bottom.
I don't think you can really consider this an elevator. This is more like rickety monkey bars. And then we break our legs. Ouch. There's no help in this game. You're fine. And then here we are.
Well, it's good to see that my checkpoint device is working
Boom.
properly, James. Now take the elevator down to the boat. The leader should be
Out of my way.
below there.
Done. And we get the sweet elevator right back down. This is like one of my favorite parts about the map. It's awesome. So, overall, the map is... It's the whole story and everything is fun, but the gameplay is just too dull, in my opinion. And it probably wasn't going for being a difficult map, but it's too boring. It's all too samey. But yeah, it's still pretty fun. And that's about all I really have to say for Your Eyes Only. It's kind of a fun map, but I'll be covering cooler maps in the near future.